And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my review for last night's episode of Gotham, Season 3, Episode 17. Now, I gotta say right off the bat, what a great episode this was, because honestly, we finally got to see some real Enigma becoming the Riddler moments in this episode. And I mean, he was literally the Riddler. Like, Edward Nigma is basically gone now, and now he's actually being more the Riddler. You know, who he's supposed to be. While that's happening, we have clone Bruce Wayne having some issues with his body because he's finding out that he's dying. And then while that's all happening, you have Jim Gordon trying to figure out how he's going to get any information he can about the Court of Owls, and trying to figure out what's their next plan, and what are they hiding in the docks. And then you have Nigma also trying to figure out who's really controlling Gotham, and how's that going to work onto his advantage. And like I said, great episode. I mean, this episode had everything in it. I mean, you got to see the Riddler. And that's another thing I like about Edward, the actor who plays Ed, being the Riddler, because we finally got to see the Riddler in its glory. And sure, we had the Riddler in the movies, and Jim Carrey was great when he was the Riddler back in the 90s, because he was hilarious, he was great. But the Riddler is more than that. This guy is pretty much a crazy person, but he does have a mind for riddles, and he likes to use, torture his victims with riddles and puzzles and all that stuff, and that's why he always gives Batman a hard time with that kind of stuff. But like I said, he gave the GCPD a run for his money. And then while that was happening, you have Penguin and Poison Ivy teaming up to try to find some recruits, so that way they can build an army and take back Gotham for themselves. And he recruited Firefly, of course, and he also recruited Victor Fries, or Victor Freeze, whatever you want to call him. I call him Victor Freeze because we all know as Mr. Freeze. But yeah, like I said, I really liked this episode. It had great action. We saw Selina Kyle die, and in the same form as how she did in Batman Returns. And spoiler if you never saw that movie, but in Batman Returns, Selina Kyle gets pushed off a window. Same thing here. Bruce, the fake Bruce Wayne tells her, "Listen, I'm not the real Bruce Wayne, and there's something gonna happen to Gotham. And I need you to be safe, I need you to leave town." And she wanted to go tell Alfred right away, like, "Oh, where's Bruce?" And he basically pushed her off a window. And then at the end of that, we got to see a bunch of cats, like, crawling around her. Like in the original Batman Returns movie from Tim Burton, cats came around Selena, and then she woke up, and then she found out she has 9 lives of, she can die 9 times, and then eventually she'll always come back. But after 9 times, then she's completely dead. Personally, I don't like that as much, but it was cool to have like that kind of moment again for Selina Kyle. I think the comic books are trying to do that too, but Selina Kyle, because listen, Catwoman's origin is really basically she's a broken down girl from a broken down home, and then she grows up and becomes a cat burglar. That's all she does, and then falls in love with Batman. That's all she does. Just like how she is in the animated show. She's normal. She doesn't have any powers. She's just a jewel thief. But changing it up is okay. I really love Batman Returns. It's like my second favorite Batman movie of all time. Well, from the original universe. I mean, obviously The Dark Knight's still the best, but still Batman Returns is great. But like I said, you don't have to do that origin for Catwoman. I don't know why they did that, but what can we do? What else? Like I said, Riddler was great. And now we finally get to see Jim Gordon, a part of the Court of Owls. Now we all know he's pretending to be a part of the Court of Owls so he can get information and try to figure out what's their game plan here. Like I said, great episode. The Riddler was great. Got to see some Barbara King stuff. It looks like her and Tabitha are going to have some problems with each other. Maybe because, trust issues. I mean, you have moments where Butch is telling Tabitha, "Listen, she's just only in this for herself." Barbara's kind of crazy, and she just basically wants to become the queen of Gotham, and she's not leaving room for Tabitha. So something might happen there. I don't know, but yeah, let's see what happens. Bruce Wayne that supposedly he's supposed to be coming back soon. He's still training with that monk guy. We still don't know exactly what's their plan for him. Alfred still doesn't know what the heck is going on. And the GCPD finally gave up Enigma to the Court of Owls because the Riddler tried to expose the Court of Owls by kidnapping the temporary mayor and trying to force him to come out. And the court told James Gordon to bring him to them so that way they can deal with him whenever they want. He did, so now the Riddler's with the Court of Owls. I don't know what's going to happen there. Maybe they'll kill him. I doubt it. They're not going to kill him, obviously. But maybe he'll join up with them, or maybe he'll escape, or he'll try to destroy them from the inside so he can get whatever he wants. But other than that, I thought this episode was great. I'm looking forward to see what happens next, now that Jim is actually a part of the Court of Owls. So hopefully something happens with that. So Kyle is probably going to come back to life, because now she's got the powers now, apparently. But yeah, I dug this episode a lot. This was awesome. Gotham is a great show. I really hope it doesn't get canceled, and hopefully we'll see some more. We're gonna see Dr. Hugo Strange next week. I keep saying Doctor Strange, but whatever. Anyway, we're gonna see Dr. Hugo Strange next week, I believe. B.D. Wong is coming back as him. He was great when he first played him. So that's gonna be great seeing that. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, if you've seen it. And what do you expect to happen next? Do you expect certain characters to die? I don't think anybody's going to die. Maybe Barbara. A lot of people think Barbara might die eventually in this show. But who knows? Yeah, I'm still looking forward to seeing what happens next. I think we've got a couple more episodes left for the season. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you and have a good day.